there, I'm Papa G, and we're back in Los Santos Red. What we're going to demonstrate today is that new vehicle variation setup and how you can use it, how you get started on using it. I'm going to demonstrate first on how to use it on already made kits, just so you get an understand. Like if you have a vehicle with different variations, set in your God damn it! And your dispatchable vehicles. Anyways, let's get started here. This is Larry, my test subject. Now I'm using Larry instead of Walter because I have to do save games, and I have to get the information from that save game for those vehicles. And I'll save 4 vehicles per save, and then you'll see what I'm doing. Maybe I'll show it. Anyways, let's get started here. We need to go to our dispatcher. And I'm doing it with the dirt monkeys today because that's the last gang I have to do. So spawn and dirt monkeys should be right there. I do want this. I do not want the ped to spawn. So I just want the vehicle to spawn. Let me check something here real quick. So it's that. Then it's going to be that. Yeah. I'm going to take that vehicle out and that vehicle out. I'm going to add 4 different ones. And I'll show you how to do that because they're going to be totally new. So we have this. This is the one I want. I'm going to spawn it. I'm going to go over to it here. And we're going to jump on it. And we're going to see what's all available on it. And what I want to use. So this is just a demonstration. So right now, I'm going to go to my... I use Quant V for this stuff. I'm going to see if there's any liveries available for it. And there are. So I'm going to look at, see if there's anything I might want to, I can't even hardly see what these are. I think they're just a stripe on the end of it. So I'm going to go ahead and use all of these. I'm going to click on this last one so that when I look at my save file, it has that one listed and I know to use all the rest of them 0 through whatever number this is. So in case you want to know, dealing with the mod kits, this right here is actually -1. So anytime you see a -1 in there, that's a stock. Okay. So then it starts with 0 and then counts it out. Counts it out. That's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this should show up as 11. When I look into the file. So try to keep that in mind. I'll try to keep it in mind too. I probably will forget. So we're just going to go ahead and I'm just going to hit enter on that. We're going to go. So that's the liveries. Now I'm going to go to my tuning parts. I'm going to look at spoilers. There's nothing there. Front bumper. Now do I want all of these? Let's just take a look. There's that. There's that. And there's that. That gives me a nice wide variety actually. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that because that's going to give me a different variety for these dirt monkeys, and the reason I'm setting it up like this is because the dirt monkeys are all individuals. They're a gang, but they're all individuals. They don't have to have a unification as far as colors or anything like that. So I'm going to keep it that. I'm going to go back here. Rear bumper, sporty mud guard. We're going to put that in there. What I'll probably put this one at as a 50%, so it can spawn at either, right? So that would be a -1 and a sporty mudguard, which would be 0. So let's go out here. Side kit, there's nothing. Exhaust. We'll do this. So that's going to be a 0, 1, and 2. I probably won't put a % there to make the stock come out. So I'll just use 0, 1, and 2. Frame. I'll do both. I'll do both. Painted frame or chrome frame. I'll do both. So choose one of those two. Grill, nothing. Hood. Sport seat. Sport seat stock. So I got to remember anything I got with a 0. I'm going to put it at a 50% chance that it'll spawn. Fender. Nothing. Right fender, nothing. Roof, nothing. Oh yeah, there is. So we got pit tank, sport tank. So what's a pit tank look like? Sport tank and that tank. And this is the stock. Huh. So I don't know if I'll remember that. I should have my notepad out and write this down, because I would put that as a like a 75% chance of spawning with these other three. But right now, since I'm just kind of in a hurry and trying to make this video, I'll do this if I feel like changing it. It's not really important. It's not like I'm really going to notice this shit, right? So I'm just going to do that. Maybe I won't even bother. So engine, transmission, and brakes, I'm not even going to bother with that. I'm just going to leave it at -1 and leave them at stock. Yeah, because it's not really going to matter for these guys. I don't think. I don't really need them to. I might make this group a racing group. I might. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna mess with the wheels on this one. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and this was what? This was what? This was the. Was this the Manchez? I'm gonna go back out here and take a look. Dispatcher. Yeah, it was the Manchez. So what I'm gonna do here for the for the plate is to help me out here. I'm gonna go to tuning parts, go to license plate. I'm gonna put it MAN HEZ CHEZ. Turn that back off. Now what I need to do is I need to give him I need to save it. So I'm gonna go ahead and save under his name. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're going to go ahead and make this one. I'm going to go ahead and show you this, okay? So right now, I'm going to I'm gonna have my brain fart. All right, I'm gonna have a brain fart. Okay, exit. I'm gonna. Oh wait, yeah, I saved it. Okay, there. Now I need to come in here because I want to bring this over. So I want my Grand Theft Auto. I want to go in here to plugins. Los Santos Red. I want to find my game saves, right? Save games. I'm going to copy that. Copy. Go to my project files. I'm going to go to my gangs. And this is the one. This is the file I'm working on. This is the folder I'm working out of right now. I'm going to go ahead and paste that. Now it's save games. I'm going to go ahead and change that name to DMON1. That way I know. Okay? See how that is? All right. Now, I already have the two files I need. I need the dispatchable vehicles. I'm already at my demonkey vehicles. Okay. I have my template over here, which is what I need. Okay. And now, since I'm over here, I'm going to grab that file. This is the wrong one. This is it right here. Demon1. We're going to double click that, bring it over here. Now I know he's all the way at the bottom. Oh shit, I forgot to sell all that stuff. Okay, I gotta sell that shit. Oh, I saved him with that, didn't I? Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Wait a minute. Let's save games and save residences. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, did I do ownership on that? I don't know if I did ownership on that. Hold on. Hold on. Did I do ownership on that? I don't remember. I don't think I did I? No, I did not. Vehicle ownership. I have to own it first. There we go. There we go. I forgot to own it. Now I need to save. I'm so sorry about that. Game saves. Save. Test subject. Yes. All right. So now, now I need to delete that one out of there. All right. So let's go ahead. Well, let's remove it from here. I don't run into issues. Sorry about that. So this one right here, I'm going to delete. Okay, remove that. I'm going to go to my, I don't have two of them open, do I? No. So I'm going to go to my Grand Theft Auto again, my plugins, Los Santos Red. I'm going to look for the game save right there. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to put it over here to where I'm working at. I'm going to paste it in there. Actually going to give it a different name. DMON1. All right. Now we're playing with fire. Okay. All right. So now we're going to bring it back up. Make sure we're over here. We are over here. So I want it on that screen. Now I'm going to go down here. Okay, so it should be right above this. Just ignore the rest of that stuff. All right. All right. This is it right here. So the Manchez, this right here. This is what I want. So what I'm going to start with, we're going to look here really quick. So I know I got 11 liveries. I'm just going to scroll up here real quick, see, but I'm looking for ones that aren't -1. Yeah, so there we go. Say they should be right up top here. I'm also going to look really quick to see if there's any toggles that say true or if there's any extras that say true. There is none. None of them say true. All right, so my Manchez, I know I'm on it. That's my plate. Wheel type 6. I think it's default for the vehicle. I didn't change anything. If I want to, I could just to feel safe, I could go ahead and do this, copy this. I'm going to put it right over here. Because eventually I'm going to have to do that anyways with other ones, so I might as well show you this. I'm going to do this. Copy. I'm not, most likely I wouldn't have to, I probably don't have to do this because this is default wheel. But I'm just going to do it just to show you anyways. Now this is right here. This is what I'm interested in. This right here. So what I'm going to do, hold down shift, bring that up, press enter, drop that down. I'm going to go back here, get rid of this. It's not going to hurt if it's still there, but I'm going to get rid of it anyways. We always like to keep our code as clean as possible. Press enter, 2 space bars, 2 spaces. Now this is the fun part. Now I'm going to come over here to my template. I'm going to copy right below this vehicle mods. I'm going to copy all of this from dispatchable vehicle mod all the way down to where it says / dispatchable vehicle mod, which is right here. And you notice there's 29 entries. Okay. So we're going to copy that. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to paste that in. Now I'm going to come back to my save file for my for my Manchez. We know that we're not using any extras, so I'll just show you. I'm not using any extras, so I'm actually going to just remove the extra. Okay, I'm going to show you we're not using any of these. Okay, come down here, remove that, and just because I'm so used to doing this, I'm going to do this. Right, and the same thing goes with toggles. I don't need to do this, but I'm just showing you with clean code. Okay, this is not a necessary step because this is a copy of the save games. I don't have to do this. This is just something that I do to clean myself up. Now I can see on vehicle mod, the ID is 0. There's nothing. It's using standard. These are the ones I'm looking for. The ones that have a 0 on up. -1, I'm going to ignore. 0 for the output, 0 on up is the ones I'm interested in. So I know that 1 is going to have an output of 2. So that means it's going to be 0, 1, 2. That's what I'm using unless I do something very specific. So I'm going to come down here to where it says / dispatchable vehicle mod value singular. Okay, this right here. I'm going to go all the way up to underneath 2. So I want to get rid of number 3. These are nice and in order. So I'm coming up here to this. And I'm deleting that. All right. Now I just moved my code. We want to keep it nice and in place. So I'm doing number 1 has 2. I made a mistake. Has 2. Doesn't have 3, you idiot. Has 2. Jesus. So we need to get rid of this entry right here. Okay. So now we're cooking with fire. All right. Now what I have to do, so I come up here and I change that mod ID. See, this ID is mod ID over here on the right hand side. It is ID. over on the left-hand side, you see here, it is mod ID. Okay, so I need to change this to 1. I actually don't even have to do anything else right here. If I want to change percentage, I can. I can put them at 25% each, but 15%, you know, they each got a 15% chance of spawning with that, right? It's going to pick something. It's going to pick something. All right, so we got that one. Now we have number 2, which is a 0. So what I'm actually going to do, since I have this, I don't want that big old long number because I don't need it right now. You know, where it has 29 entries. I'm going to take this from dispatchable vehicle mod right there to slash dispatchable vehicle mod right here. I'm going to copy it, select it all, copy it, go back to where that cursor, that line thing is blinking, press enter, and I control V and I paste that. Now all I need to do is change this mod ID to a 2, and I need to get rid of these values right here, these entries. Okay, so if you don't recognize what's happening here, let me show you, and then I'll correct everything back up. Let me just go ahead and hit enter here. All right, let me go ahead and hit enter here. Let me go ahead and hit enter here, and let me go ahead and hit enter here. Okay, so we have dispatchable vehicle mod values. Now I separated them on purpose to show you what we're doing here. You see how they're all structured the same? This is this is the mod ID, and these are all the variations that I'm using: 0, 1, and 2. Do you see what I mean? So let's just say this is handlebars, right? And the handlebars, it has short handlebars, medium handlebars, and long handlebars. You see how I'm getting at that? So we're just saying that's what this is. We're pretending. Better yet, let's say seats. No, fuck it. We'll just go with handlebars. So I'm pretending this isn't what it is, but let's just say it is. Well, let's take a look to see what it actually is. I do have a thing over here, right? I do have a thing over here. Vehicle mod kits. Is that what that reads? Yes. So if we look here, right? Look here. 2. Ignore these numbers on the side. That's just line numbers. That's representing each line. But over here, number 2 is the rear bumper. Okay. So what it's actually doing, if we look back, number 2 is a rear bumper. Rear bumper, I am using 3 different variations of a rear bumper, and it's going to choose one of them. That's how it's broken down. So all you got to do is look at how this is structured. Whenever I mention structure, I'm saying how this is structured, how it's written out. And this is why when you're doing this kind of stuff, you put these spacings in here, right? It cleans it up. And I'm pretty sure that XMLs are particular about the space, about how it's structured too. Okay. So again, this is what I say. It was a rear bumper, whatever. This is 3 different variations. They have 100% of spawning. And out of that 100%, each one of these have a 15% chance to spawn. You can increase that, decrease it, whatever you want to do. So let me get this back to what it's supposed to be. Okay. Oops. See, that's gonna fuck me up, isn't it? I actually don't know how to bring that. Here we do. Right like that. Duh. Why didn't I just do that in the first place? Duh. We're gonna bring this back. Duh. So you see how we kept that structure? You see that nice little clean pattern, how everything's working out there, right? Okay, so right underneath that one, I know that I'm going to need a number 4. So number 4 gets 2. I'm actually just going to, because I don't remember what's in my, you know what? We're good. Would hit enter, Control V, gave me 2. So all I got to do is change this to 4. And I'm going to leave the same values and everything because it's 4 and 2. What 2 is? Did I fuck up here? 2 is 0. I forgot. Okay, 2 is 0. So I got to remove. That's what I thought. I got to remove up to here. Boom. Remove all the other ones. And now for myself, I'm going to change this to a 50% chance. 50% chance. Otherwise, it'll be standard, right? And then I'm going to change this to 50%. Wait, do I have to? I don't know. But I'm going to do it anyways. So it has a 50-50, right? Whatever. This may even be wrong. Hell, I don't know. But if it doesn't choose to use this, which is number 2 is 0, right? It's going to do the stock, right? You see what I'm saying? I'm probably confusing the fuck out of you. All right. So 4 had 2, and we're good there. We're going to go back down here. 5 is 1. So I'm gonna that's still in my clipboard. So I'm going to remove this up to 1. Ooh, right there. All I can do is remove that. And just be safe here and go like this. And I'm just going to leave these values. It is definitely, I'm going to leave it definitely spawned with this mod. No stock involved. And they each got a 15%. I could change a percent, but I find no reason to change it because it's going to choose one of them. All right. And that was number, what the fuck number was that? That was number 5. We got to change the mod ID to number 5. Now, all I got to do is scroll down here, see what else. So 6 does it. 6 is going to use stock. 7 is going to use 0. So I'm going to come down here, hit enter. Since this is still in my clipboard, I haven't copied and pasted anything else. This is still my clipboard. So this was number 7, right? ID 7. So we change that ID, number 7, and it uses 0. So I'm going to change that. I'll do it here in a minute, but I'm going to go up to 0. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to change this to 50. I don't know. I haven't run it through my head yet how this would exactly work, but this is how I've been doing it, and it's been working fine. This kind of situation, if I wanted to have a chance to spawn as stock. And I don't know what 7 is. Let's take a look here. What is number 7? 7 is the hood. So 7 was the hood. What was that on the bike? Was that the tank? It wasn't a tank, was it? Was that the tank? I don't remember what it was on the bike itself. Okay. So we did number 7. Let's take a look here again. Number 10 is 2. So we're going to go down here. We're going to paste. This is number 10. And it uses 2. I'm all set up. All right, let's scroll again. I'll let you know right now, 11, 12, and 13 is engine, brakes, transmission. If you want to know what that is. I left them all at stock, so I'm not worried about it. Now we're going to go down here. I don't think I actually have anything else because 48 would be used. Wheels, I didn't change any of that. 48 is going to be liveries. This didn't have any liveries, did it? Oh, it did. That's right. It has 11. So what I'm going to do now, since it's a lot more, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to copy this again. All right. It has 11 of them. And what's really great about doing that one is it's already labeled. The ID. It's 48. So, yeah. So, come down here. This. I'm going to paste it. Now, I'm going to take away all the way up to 11. Right there. Put this one. Remove that. And I don't think 50 has, yeah, 50 doesn't have anything. So right now, I'm actually all ready for this bike here. So I'm going to save it. Control say if I have any errors. Oops, that is the wrong one. Just ignore this over here. Just ignore that. I'm on the wrong file. I'm going to save this right here. Nothing popped up. Of course, it's going to pop up over here because I don't have this right here. That. But now, if I were to save it, it's not going to work. I don't know what this doesn't matter. This is the save file, and it's going to be obsolete here in a minute. So that was the Manchez. That was the only one I have in here. I know I want to rid myself of the Enduro. I don't want this in here anymore. So I'm going to do this one by one. I'm going to do this one by one and get rid of it. Boom. Oh, back that up. All right. I want to get rid of the Manchez 3 because I don't want to use it. I'm just going to get rid of all of them at once. Manchez 3. Manchez 3. Sanchez 3. Sanchez. Okay. Put it here. I'm going to remove all those. So now I'm ready for my next vehicle. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the rest of these vehicles. And then when I get ready to do a completely new vehicle, which is going to be one of these, right? Because these are the ones I'm adding. And Blazer is going to be stock, so I'm not going to have to do anything. I'll wait till I get to the Riata, whatever the hell it is, because it has the most. Okay, so it's going to be a brand new one. So until then, I'm going to work on this, and I can do it here. So until then, I'll be back in a little bit. You won't even know I'm gone. Okay, so I added these three. Well, I will be adding these three right here. But the main one I wanted to show you, since this is a fresh add, right? This is a fresh add-on. Is this vehicle coming up here? This one right here. All right, so this vehicle right here, I don't think some of these liveries are going to look right, but we're just going to take a look here right now. The liveries, like, I don't know, woodland camo. Yeah, it's going to be underneath that, but that's fine. That's fine. I don't care. Yeah, this is gonna work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna include all these liveries, but I'm gonna include the stock also, so that it also has a chance of spawning, something like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit enter on that. So that's my first thing I'm gonna start with. The second thing I'm gonna start with, as soon as a vehicle, tuning parts. I'm going to go up to wheels. I'm going to go to off-road for this one. Off-road. I think I will go with this because it's going to have a choice to get all of these. Actually, I think it's going to be that and this group. So there might be 20 altogether. If I wanted them, I don't want them chrome. Oh wait, you know what? I think I'll do. I think I might do this group because this is going to go up to here. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go with this. So that's going to have 15 altogether. All right. All right. So let's go to spoilers. Nothing there. Front bumper. Looks like I can do all of these. I am going to have it to where it is going to spawn with everything but the stock. So that's going to be at 100%. Rear bumper is going to be the same. Side skirt. I really don't know if I like that chrome slat, but I think I'll just leave it. All right. Exhaust. It's going to have an option of selecting any of those. frame, grill. What's stock? This is stock right here. This is really is nothing difference between that, so I can just have it doing 0 and 1. It's no big deal. Hood. Yeah, we'll have select from all of those. Fender, nothing. Right fender, nothing. Roof. Chrome bars. Roof rack. I don't know if I want the roof rack, so I would leave that. That'd be secondary bars. Roof rack. I don't really necessarily like that. Secondary cab. Oh, primary cab. Bars. Alright. So that's how it's going to do that. Okay. So we'll go up to that one. I'm not even going to choose this one. So we'll go up that bar right there. And as far as the engine, I'm not going to mess with. Well, yeah, I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to leave it stock. Should I? Engine. Engine, we could go up mod 4. So it's going to be a variety. It'll choose it. Remember, this is 11, 12, and 13 in the ID. And that'll be it for that. Except for license plate. And oops. Alright, ATA. Here we go. Alright, when I get ready to do this vehicle, I gotta set the ownership. And then I gotta make a save game. Save it. Yes. Now I'm gonna double check real quick, just make sure it saved all 4 of these vehicles. It did. Okay. Alright. So as soon as I get ready to do this one in the editor, I'll bring you back in. Okay, now that I've got the other ones done, we are going to do, which let me go all the way up here so you can see, because this is, remember, this is my save file. I just renamed it, copied it over. But this is why I put the license plate as the name of the vehicle. That way I know what the vehicle is, right? When I go to do it over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take one of these that I already made, and I'm going to copy it and paste it right down below itself. And I'm going to move this back down here to my mods, because everything else, the extras and the toggles, are all false. I don't have to enter that in. So there's the toggles. You see they're all false. So we're going to start right here with the vehicle mods right here. Okay. So I'm going to take this whole thing, because all of this is in here for me. So I'm going to take from there. I'm going to go all the way down to dispatchable vehicle right there. I'm going to copy all this. I'm going to paste it right down below here. Now I'm going to go all the way back up. I'm going to make sure my structure is good, but this is going to be changed in here. I'm not too worried about that. Not just yet. I'm going to go all the way back up, make sure. I'm going to change the name of this. Oops, RIATA. This is the vehicle. Now this is what I'm looking at, is vehicle mods. So I've already got it put in here. Now I'm going to change this one right here to 1. That's the ID. I'm going to change that to 1. I'm going to put this back at 100%. Okay. And I know I need 9. So we right here, find 9. I'm going just below it. I want 10 on down deleted. All the way down to here. That. Bring this up. Okay, we have that one. So number 1 is taken care of. Number 2 is 2. All I'm going to do is copy this because it's going to reduce it. I imagine there's going to be some down there. Yeah, that's 7. So I'm just going to keep reusing this one over and over. So I did 1. I'm going to do ID 2. So I'm just going to take what I copied here, what I have here. I'm going to copy that. Come down here, paste that. 2 is 2. So I know I got to take that up to 2. So I want to come down here to this one. Come up here to this one. And remove all that. Bring my line of code up there. I want to change the ID to. Now look over. 3 is 3. Because that what I had before is still in my clipboard. I'm going to paste it again. Take this up to 3. Right there. Change the ID to 3. Again, this is still my clipboard. 4 is 2. And down here, it's enter. Control V, paste that in. 4 is 2. So I want to get rid of all this extra. I want to change my ID. 4. Now I'm looking for the next one, which is 6. 6 is 1. So ID 6 is 1. Bring that. I want to go all the way up to 1. It's here. I want to change this. 6. 7 is 7. I'm just going to bring this up here. So this is the one I'm looking at right over here. 7 is 7. Remember, this is still in my clipboard. I haven't copied anything else lately. I'm trying not to, so I can keep reusing this. That is up to 7. Just need to get rid of those 2 entries. That was 7. So we come up here, change the ID. 7, 8, 9, 10 is 9, which is awesome because that's exactly how many entries I have here. Do this. Paste it in there. There's 9. All I got to do is change this to 10. Now I know I messed with the these engines. So the engine, transmission, engine, brake, and transmission. So 11, 12, and 13. That's 3, 2, and 2. Up here, move that. Because I want this one to have the option of spawning with all 3 options of the engine, transmission, and brakes. That's 11. Going up there to 2. This ID is 12. This one is also 2. This one is 13. Okay, now I think I won't have anything until I get to 23. Let's take a look here. 23, exactly. Why is that? 23 is wheels. Now I have a selection of 34 wheels it can spawn for. So since I have 34, I'm going to come over here and grab my template. I'm going to copy that. Paste that there. I'll go here and change this so I don't forget. Change the ID. How many is it? 34. I think I have 29 in here. Yep. So I need 0 to 4. I'm going to copy this here. Copy that. Make sure I copied it right. A lot of times I don't copy it right. I'm down here at the end of this one. Paste that in there. So this is a simple adding a 3, 3, 3, a 3. Oops, damn it. Oh, I done fucked that up, didn't I? Wow. Okay. I fucked that up. See? You get to see me fuck up. 33 and 34. That's good. I don't believe I might have 50 might be in here. I still don't know what the hell 50 is. I don't have any oh no, textures or liveries. 48. Yep. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this one again. It's already labeled as 48, which is awesome. Mod, enter that. So since that's already done to there, we can go up to 9, right? To 9. Let's do this. And since I do want it to have a chance to spawn stock, I don't believe I have to put a -1 in here. I believe if I just change this, I'm going to put this at 75. So it has a 75% chance of grabbing a livery. And out of that 75% chance, it has 15%. Each one of them have a 15% chance. It's 50? Yeah, 50 is 3. God dang it, it is. I'll be son of a gun. So I still, if anybody knows what ID 50 is, let me know. I'm really curious on what it is. And we're going to grab this all the way up to underneath 3. 3, grab that. And change the ID to 50. All right, I'm going to Control S to save. No mistakes. Cool. At least in the structure. So that's it for my vehicles. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add this file to my game, and we're going to spawn those vehicles and test it out. So I will be back as soon as I restart, fire up the mod again, and we'll check it out. Alrighty, we're back in the game. So what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go into my login menu. Location login menu. I'm going to free cam. We do this, and hopefully everything will spawn without crashing. I'm thinking 1 or 2 of them might just crash it because I don't know if I did it right. So we're going to do like this. All right. Go back here. Go to my dispatcher. Gang spawn menu. E-monkeys. Yep. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to deactivate the fucking mod. Deactivate the mod. And I'm gonna do this. Load plugin. Ah, shit. I didn't spawn down. I didn't save my guy down here. So yeah, I didn't save him down here. So forgive me. Plugin Santos Red. Okay. And I forgot to go out of. I forgot to go. This is what happens when you. This is what happens when you. I think he's just gonna leave. That's just great. So we're just gonna activate that. Hopefully it fixes it. Oh my god. I don't know if it's going to. It should. And it did not. Well, it should fix it here in a minute. Config manager. Config. Custom. Papa G. Yes. I'm gonna have to teleport him down here. Game saves. Load. Test subject. Yes. It did not. I wonder if it's going to. Wait. Did I load? Yeah, I did load him in, didn't I? What the fuck? Alright, see. Fuck, dude, you weren't down. Were you down here before? Oh, yeah, this is where we. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we did it. Alright, so we did it. We did it. Alright. Let's get back to. Login menu, free cam. Trying to get a view here. Trying to get a good view here. Alright. Try to get a good view. Try to get a good view. Now we want the dispatcher. Gang spawn. Hey, you might as well join me with my fuck ups, right? Alright, so let's spawn this one. I'm not gonna see that well, are we? We'll get down here. We'll get a little closer. Okay, so different livery, right? Does it have liveries? No. Color. Yeah, I don't think the liveries are working. Because they didn't show up. So I just forced them in there, but yeah, it's not doing it. Yeah, I don't know why these liveries weren't showing up. So we'll try a different vehicle. This one's a livery, but I don't know. Oh, wait, that one didn't. Yeah, that one had. No, wait, did it? I don't remember. Oh, this one does. Okay. Yeah, the liveries did not show up in the save file. I had to go back in to see how many there were. And I don't even know if it's going to work. Yeah, it did. Okay. Okay. So we got that one, dispatcher. Now, what's weird is this one also has the same liveries. Yeah, okay. So it is spawning with the different liveries. Okay. Dispatcher. Gang menu. That one doesn't have anything. This one does. Now, this one, I only think has 2 liveries with it. I think it does. So I have it so where it can spawn stock which one of them already did. There's the other livery. Yeah, so that one only has 2 liveries and extras on it, and I just had it keep the extras. Gang spawn menu. That doesn't have anything. This has a little bit.
That is so true.
Doesn't have any liveries. Ah! Oh, it does have liveries. Yeah. No, it does have liveries. It's different colors. Secondary color. Yeah, so that works. Outlaw's going to have liveries. That's it. Plus a chance to spawn without the livery.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, okay. So let's see what else we got here. This one should be pretty good. It's got liveries and mod kits.
Hey, what's up?
Oh yeah, it's definitely spawning with other stuff.
You got that right.
Seems like it's choosing the same bumper though. Nope, there it goes. Yeah, cool. It is working. I believe that was the last. Okay, somebody wrecked. Yeah, we just spawn him. Somebody wrecked. I don't know who wrecked. Anyways, that's how you do it. I hope I explained it good enough. Probably not. I probably confused you. If you need help with it, just let me know. Y'all stay safe. We'll see you next time.